Hi everyone, it's me, Elizabeth Signs. I realize my hair's a little bit wonky. Oh well. Okay, fairy woman. We are on day 38 of the Fairies Guide to Being Human Magical Companion video series. So this will go till, it's day 25 today in the book. It goes till day 30, so we're in the last 5 days. I hope you all have been enjoying the series. I hope you are able to use it to find some inner peace and joy amidst the insane chaos that is our world right now. The fairy message for day 25. The feelings you have are important. Someone at one time in your life told you they were not important. They told you that you needed to squash them. They wanted to silence your voice. It's because their voice was so silenced. This is a cycle in humanity. One person has their voice silenced, so they turn around and silence the voice of another. Every person falling into line. Your society uses it to teach people to seek outside themselves for joy, for completion, and for wholeness. Your voice is silenced, so you cannot connect with your inner wholeness. This means you must look elsewhere outside of your inner knowing. You have been carrying the answer, the joy, the love, and the inner knowing all along. Everyone has. You just need to be reminded that your voice is important and should be heard, if even only by you. That is where you have to start. You have to listen to your own inner voice. Once you make it important to you, it will be to others. But then it won't matter if it is. You will no longer be seeking that outside validation. That is the part of this beautiful human paradox. And I will say that I learned that for myself too, that the more I tune in and know my truth, when I speak it without doubt, then I don't have people doubting it. I find people who understand what I'm saying. And even if people do doubt it, it doesn't really affect me anymore because I don't care. That's their truth. It can be their truth. It doesn't have to be my truth. And especially everything going on right now in the world, I think it's important to remember that everyone's entitled to their own truth. It doesn't mean that you have to agree with theirs or you have to make them see yours. Just know yours and act from it. Action step. Reflect on a time when your voice was silenced by you or another. How can you listen to that voice now? How has this created a pattern in your life? How can you shift that experience now? I find that when I write those things out about my voice being silenced, I have to look at the people that silence them. When I look at them, I can often see why they were scared or why they were angry or why they were not wanting to hear what I was speaking. It doesn't mean that what I was speaking wasn't truth. It just meant that it was, one, often it's hitting against their own denial that they don't want to see, or that it is awakening something in them that they don't want to feel. It also can be just that I am stepping out of a place that fits within a box for them. So when we step out of what people have already organized in their brain, it's like, these are my boxes and I have this all under control, it triggers in them that fear of losing control. So when I can reflect on it that way, I don't have to take responsibility for it anymore. When I can see how their response is because of their own feelings and experiences, and it's not my responsibility, then I don't have to take on the responsibility of trying to make myself small or quiet to make them comfortable. That's their responsibility. And I'm not saying that, go pick fights with people or, I think there's a tendency to go the other extreme where people purposely find people that don't have the same opinions as them and speak their opinion to get into a debate or fight. And the other person is not going to be moved by your beliefs. It's finding that fine line. I sometimes will speak up, say online or in a group of people, when I feel like when I feel like there are other people that need me to say what I'm saying, that I'm saying something counteractive to them for those people who maybe don't have the bravery to do it. But I never do it in a way of accusing the other person, of insulting the other person, of just telling them they're wrong and going down that rabbit hole. What I do is I just state that this is my opinion, this is my perspective, and I think it's really important to stay away from name calling, because I'm always trying to act in kindness, act in a heart space of love. So I do my best. I'm not perfect. I am human, just like everyone else. And, you know, I think we all find our ways in that. And the more that you get in tune with your own inner truth and your own inner knowing, the more it matters less about what others' opinions about it are or their truth. It's sharing with the people who actually want to hear it. So there is my little bit of wisdom for today. I hope you have a magical day, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye.